and I would like to express our thanks to the Dutch Tank Museum for bringing this vehicle to this Tank Fest 2018.
Mowag Piranha, it was originally called. This one's a Cougar. They also did one called Grizzly, which was an APC, and Husky, a recovery variant.
Yeah, there's rubble, prices on the street to allow progress. So things like this sort of vehicle, we'll see probably dozer blades, and that option of putting dozer blades on the front of vehicles being used an awful lot more.
Congratulations to all the senior NCOs and those involved from Armour Centre and the Armoured Trials Development Unit, who all have most important day jobs for putting on this demonstration. Overwatch the engineers as they clear the minefield. They will provide early warning of an
Roosevelt said to American industry, we want 1,000 tanks a month. And then he came to the time and said, no, we want 2 tanks.
Sensibly used the same engine. It was basically a Jaguar sports car engine. That was put in the Scorpion. It was also put in the Fox wheeled vehicle that was used for reconnaissance and forces.
And again, that round had better penetration than the 7.5. So it looks like it's lost its gear at the moment. So we'll just see as we sort that out. But as we try and do, just to see if we can get it going again. With the Sherman, the idea was that the stabilisation is what they call azimuth, in other words, up and down. By the
order of the British Empire in the birthday honours last month for all his work to make this tank museum the leading AFV museum in the world. Light image intensifying and thermal imaging capabilities. The Trojan today is commanded by Staff Sergeant Johnson, driven by Sergeant Sainu.
That howitzer is it fires high explosive. It can actually smash its way through enemy emplacements, it can blow up artillery positions. It was only a little later, at the beginning of the 30s, that they decided that it might also need armoured vehicles, German tanks, potentially. And that's when they decided to give it that turret that they're also putting on other French tanks. We've got our modern Challenger 2 there, and the crew on top of that, we've got Gunner Staff Sergeant Dart from the Dorset Yeomanry, again that backup force that are doing an awful lot to keep the main force of the British Army going in the field. We've got the commander of the vehicle, Corporal Cook from KRH, Driver Lance Corporal Keys from RTR, and Corporal Brown from RTR, who's playing as the operator
80 miles
today.
an hour on roads or 55 miles per hour over rough terrain. It is a high mobility weapons platform with a unique suspension system which allows rapid movement across various...
What else have we got in the museum? We've got Pack 43 on the gas tanks as well. So it's slightly longer, higher velocity guns.
that's driving along behind it almost follows on from the Dingo. It's designed in just after the war. First version, first Mark has an open top. This is a Mark II with a turret on. And that vehicle has got the Berlin camouflage on it. Which is
now looking for overwatch positions to support the engineer assets when they are conducting the minefield clearance.
Test bed for different types of suspension, what they're going to do about armour protection, do they want the engine at the rear or the front of the vehicle, and the Americans are opt for putting the engine at the rear and having the gearbox at the front. So if you watch this gear car, was actually designed as a replacement as a backup infantry tank by Vickers. They didn't actually have an order from the War Office. Vickers could see the war was coming. They started putting designs together on spec. And what they did here, they used...
The Warrior family of armoured vehicles entered service in 1988. It has been highly successful in armoured...
Sorry, I should say that's the tank coming on now, our Fury tank. That's the one with the twin diesel in the back of it. And again, the Americans themselves weren't over keen on diesel engine tanks, so they tended to give those ones away. They were the ones handed out as part of Lend-Lease. Not that many were used by the American Army. We then have the M4A3. That's got a 500 horsepower Ford engine. That's a petrol engine. And then the M4A4.
In the commanding officer's tactical headquarters. This tank is the theatre entry standard platform, known locally as Megatron.
Tanks, thick armour, slow speed, doesn't matter too much about firepower. Think like the First World War, to lead the infantry across what was described in the manuals at the time, the shell-strewed battlefield. And the idea here was it could take punishment if it's going slowly, it would crush down wire, machine guns would suppress the enemy, and then our infantry break through a front line. That's the idea of these going into the front line. And what they did. Now, when we had our breakdown earlier, we had a good old waffle about the Centurion story. The Centurion, this is the armour recovery. Have a simplification process as the war progresses. So these are 8-ton half-tracks. The ones built at the end of the war look very different.
And a 7.62mm coaxially mounted machine gun for self-defense. It is used by armoured cavalry regiments on the Royal Arms Stadium. Only 5% of Challenger 2 components are interchangeable with its predecessor, the Challenger 1.
The Mark 6, that's the one they made a lot of. And again, the Mark 6 was first made in 1936, only a couple of years after this one. So you can see often tanks you're looking at sometimes are part of the development process. These ones were made in 1934 to 35. They made about 34 of them. Now this light Mark 4 set by this time already the relationship between Soviet Russia, the Soviet Union and the Western Allies was souring. And certainly the Western Allies, when they see this tank for the first time, we start getting ridiculous. And it leads to the development of British
got one in the museum, and again, that little carrier there, it was used for so many different roles, sometimes scouting, sometimes the Army actually called it fire support transport.